Hi, this is Vivek here. In this video, we'll talk about the OneInMath menu and how to set up your access to execute these menus. Um, so let's look at the student tracker. The student tracker should have been shared with you. And the menu that we're talking is, there's a OneInMath menu that appears in the Google Sheets. And when you click on it, this is the menus that you would see. Um, and all of you should see this menu, especially the leads. And this is where the menu is. You can, click on this show command dialog. That's the first thing you want to do. And you should see the dialog, which is a nicer way to execute the commands and see the output of the commands. And this is how the dialog looks like. Um, You must be signed in with your Gmail account. If you don't see the menu, you're not an editor of the spreadsheet. Send email to support@oneinmath.com and we will respond to give you access. So let's look at, your experience, how it might look like with the student tracker when you access it for the first time. So this is how it'll look like, when you look at the top screen. If you're not signed in, it'll say like the sign in dialog right here, right? If you're not signed in. And if you are signed in, but you don't have edit access, then you will see this view only menu, so which means you don't have the edit permission. That's how you can determine this. And if you do have the edit permission, uh, but the OneInMath menu is missing, send us an email because there's probably something is not working right. Um, so if you do have access and everything is working right, you will see this OneInMath menu. And this is perfect, so this is where you should start. So click on that OneInMath menu, and the OneInMath menu, you should start seeing the dialogues, which is what we were seeing in the previous slide. Um, and you'll see several menus like this. You can click on any of the menus. For the first time when you click, that's where the whole permissions screens will appear. So just click on show command dialog, the first menu item. And when you do that, what you will see is the first thing it will do is it will pop up this particular dialog, which will say authorization required, and you have to click OK to give permission. When you click OK, it will give you the second dialog. The second dialog will actually show which account you want to sign in with, so that you can give permission for that particular account. And obviously, you want to choose the account with which you have registered with OneInMath, right? And it would obviously be a Gmail address. And when this happens and you click on this particular account that you choose, then you will get this dialog, which is Google hasn't verified this app. The script or this app that we have written, it has not been verified by Google, because it's only an internal app. That's why it gives this dialog. So you will see this small link here called advanced. So click on this advanced button. So when you click on this advanced button, you will get this dialog. It will say, this is exactly what I was saying, that it will tell you that Google hasn't verified this app. And this app was written by Vivek, which is me. And so it will say, okay, it'll give you this link at the bottom, which says go to test library. This will be your own library student tracker. So for EOLA, it will be EOLA library. For Cambrian, it will be Cambrian library, etc. So you click on this particular link here, and then it will give you this particular dialog, which is, it will tell you, hey, do you want to sign into this particular app, which is really a script. Google apps are really just JavaScript. And it will give you this particular buttons here. Click on continue. That's what you need to do. And don't worry, when it says this is unsafe, because there is nothing that we access. This app does not access anything that is actually yours. It only accesses things that are files and presentations and spreadsheets, etc., that are only within the OneInMath environment. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the script accessing anything personal of yours. So then you would see this particular dialog, which will actually now tell you exactly what things you're granting access from Google, and it has a long list of things. Again, don't worry, we don't access anything that is of yours. We only access the OneInMath content. So click on allow, and once you do the allow is when you should now be back to the tracker, and you can click on the OneInMath menu again, and then again say show command dialog, and when you say the show command dialog, this time you should see the command dialog. So that's basically the sequence of things that you need to do to gain access to the dialog. This is another way to access if you don't want to give permissions, etc. Now, for a lot of the actions, you do need the spreadsheet, and that's an easier way to execute some of these commands that you would need to do. But also, if you are on the go, you are not at home, and you need to run some commands, you can basically just on your mobile phone, just type in oneinmath.com/app. So this is the thing, https oneinmath.com/app, and give your email address and the password. So the email address would be the email address with which you have registered, and the password would be